I'll say, welcome to the 2021 Legends League matchup. It is 4:05 p.m. We should be starting at 5 p.m. So just enjoy the sights and sounds of summer here at the rugby pitch in Cottage Grove. And we'll be with you as soon as the game gets started. Thanks. grab this like this. Yep. Okay, and you can see it there and there. And here are your headphones. Why don't we do a little talk here?
What's the name of this field where the players play?
I don't know. You call the indoor.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
All right.
All right.
We are here. We are here. Get ready, everyone, for the opening game of our 2021 season. And appropriately, it is the legends that have worked their way onto the field first.
Excellent.
I'm here with John Kenny, who's going to be working camera and audio if he's up to it. How you feeling, Johnny?
Oh, feeling great. It's exciting, time of the year. Everyone's back on the field. Fields are in perfect condition after a year off with no play. So you can tell everyone here is just itching. So
Absolutely,
I think it's going to be
beautiful.
an excellent day for some hurling.
Yep. And so you're working not only as our hurling commissioner this year, Johnny boy. You're working a camera. You're doing everything. We sure appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I said that if I haven't said it before, man, props to you for having done this for so many years. There are a lot of things that go behind the scenes. And
my advice would be save a little gas in that tank. Don't go too hard, too fast in May because June's coming now. July. Hey, there's your brother Jason. What's he doing down there?
Hey, how do you like that?
What's going on? You can
the very first member of the hurling club
there
here.
He is. There he is.
Yep, he's back on. He's making it happen.
I'd say just tip the tripod if you want to do that.
Oh
just
yeah,
so
sure.
it
I can do
stays
that.
down. And then zoom back out. But there he is. He doesn't look like he's lost a step at all.
Yeah,
there he goes. All right,
there
now he's
we go.
got it. All right.
And that's a goal. I do believe that's a goal. Very nice. Very nice.
There you go.
All right. So take me through the teams. What are we looking for?
We got the Silverbacks and the Gamecocks are the only two teams in the Legends League. The beauty of the setup is that guys are there are in it for life. So to the extent that once you get drafted on a team, you're in. We also picked up that's Rob, and he's pucking around with Ty from Milwaukee. They were nice to come in. They're over 40s as well. The league is really generating or created so that the guys when they turn over 40 can keep playing, and maybe some of the guys who look like they've got some promise but are just need an opportunity to get some touches in, they can come play with us and fill out the roster. So,
and we've got a couple of new legends joining us this year.
Oh yeah, believe it or not, everyone's getting older. There's no avoiding it. This year, Chris Lane, Alan Morris, Phil Foyts.
Wow.
We have Mike Stapleton also turning 40.
Those are some decisive additions.
Big names in the Hailstone world. Now I'm looking out over here. These are all looks like Gamecocks ready to play. Although I know Pete in the black sweatshirt over there is one of the Silverbacks on my team.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, look at that Mike Leiterman. There's another OH original Hailstone or early Hailstone. Good to see him out ready to play.
Yeah, that's great.
There's
excellent.
And Jason's back.
You can see that Jake hasn't lost a step either.
No. Jake's
nailed Jason right in the back
COVID.
there. That's right.
COVID, he's been hardcore. Oh, look at that. Jason still got his touch.
Yeah, there you go. Great touch there. So it's going to be a pretty exciting match.
Yep.
What you
so let me give you the best of my knowledge, the people I can come up with here that are on the Hailstone or on the
Gamecocks and
the
then
Gamecocks and the Silverbacks.
And
all right,
Silverbacks.
Let's start with I will have it for you in a sec here. There we go. So we're going to go with playing today for the Silverbacks will be yours truly, Bill Jones. Stephen Cobb will be here. Craig Wagner, who's the captain. Also backing him up is Nappy.
Wow,
Pete Drury. Logan Spiller now, he's a learner. He's not 40 yet. James Feely is one of our new recruits.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get a chance. Zach TRZ was signed for a one-day contract. He's not a permanent recruit, but he said he'd play today.
That's
now
great.
over to our left is Ty Carroll and Rob McCummins, both Milwaukee one-day contract deals to round out a 10-person roster for the Legends in silver. Now the Gamecocks, we have led by Jake Martell, their captain. We have Ben Bars, Dave Graff, Jason Kenny, the original Hailstone.
That's right.
Mike Leiterman, Phil Foyts. And then my son Liam Jones will be playing. Max Jackal will also play. Chris Dade, who's a new recruit, who's been looking good in practices. I'm sure you can attest to that, Johnny.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the old reliable Brady Terry, who will come out of any crack of any woodwork to come and play if anyone asks. And he was a late addition. We needed a 10th for the Gamecocks, and that's who we got.
Well, that sounds like a very strongly defensive team. It's going to be
It's going to
probably
be
a
offense
low
versus
scoring.
defense.
Yeah.
Yep. So you really don't need to move that camera at all. It'll be on one side of the field all game, and we'll see how it turns out. Yours truly is going to step away from between the pipes and hopefully play a little midfield.
Wow.
As long as I don't have to cover my son, I think I'll be all right. We'll see how it comes down.
Yeah, the old double threat there.
The old
you know.
So,
We
all
got a
right.
brick
Well,
wall
you'll
and
recognize all the names out there, Johnny. Do your best, and if you need to, the game's not on for another half hour, so I will. I'm going to go get myself warmed up.
Yeah, we'll go ahead
But
and sign off for now, and
yep,
then
yeah, sounds
hang
good.
tight, and we'll be
keep
back
it running.
at it.
All right,
Very
cool.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Mics are still live. But, so this you could probably pop off if it's heavy. I just need to keep the power. I think the battery might last the whole game, so you could check that. Okay. This is also plugged in, so there's constant power in this place. This is just amazing setup.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if. Yeah, you just play around with it. Do however you like.
Yeah, you have that one fixture for your camera, right? That was the gyroscope on.
Yes, yes, to carry around.
Yeah.
I have that down there. That might be a good one if someone wants to carry it all day.
Right.
But theoretically, we could get a camera on the scoreboard down there that's casting up here.
Yeah.
And we could also maybe even work the GoPro.
Yeah.
First things first, we'll see if this stream even is choppy or not. It looks like it's pretty smooth.
Yeah,
all right, I'm going to go get ready.
All right, good luck, man.
All right, thank you,
See
John.
you out there.
We'll talk to you later. Maybe we'll talk to you down there before the game.
Yep.
All right. get a second camera going, which is no big deal. But Johnny's gonna. It's live right here, so don't say anything mean about anybody. Everything's out on the web now. The Matrix. That's right, but isn't it? It's a good view up here. For sure. Crazy. Yeah. And then they have the exact same setup now with the booth, but with the balcony on the other side. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy house. I know. Yeah, I don't like this very much. There's some kind of harness. I guess.
we're back. Looks like everyone is taking the field, and we will be having our first match of the season starting off in a few short minutes. Everyone taking to their position, goalies warming up, players pucking around, and the moment you've all been waiting for, it's finally arrived. It's hurling time. So again, go ahead and introduce those panels that we have. We have the Gamecocks. Will be playing in red, captained by Jake Martell. On their panel, the full forwards, they have Jason Kenny, other full forward Mike Leiterman, Max Jackal at midfield. Yep, we're good. We have Liam Jones, Chris Dade, and then we have Dave Graff, Brady Terry, Phil Foyts, Jake Martell, and then goalie, the inimitable GM for this year, Ben Bars. And with that, action is about to get underway. Here we go. Goalies are ready, and at this point, we are a few short moments away from 2021 Legends League kickoff, and here we go. And we're off. We have Liam Jones fighting for the ball, kicks it up to Nappy. Nappy gets the ball there, hits it to the outside, where Jake Martell able to pick it up, can't get it away, tries a hand pass, but is being overwhelmed. We have more of a scrum here, fighting for that ball. There they go. We've got Craig going to a new player from Milwaukee and puts it over the bar. Excellent. Great action ahead there. Great play. Ben Bars pucking it out. Finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff soloing. Takes the shot. Gets it up to the midfield where we have Mike Leiterman fighting for it, trying to get it into the goal. Max Jackal also there, where Zach T was able to clear that away. Liam fighting for that ball with our man from Milwaukee there. Kicks it out to Max Jackal. Dave Graff pucks the ball and gets a goal. What a shot. Phenomenal shot by Dave Graff. Excellent placement. And that was a goal, yes. Stephen Cobb pucking it all the way long. Finds Craig. Craig hits it over to Nappy. Nappy running for the ball. Liam Jones able to get that. Sends it into play where it goes wide. Now let's while we're at it, let's talk about the Silverbacks. We have Steve Cobb at the fullback with him, pulling it out, gets the ball into Bill Jones. Bill Jones opposite Nappy, and from Milwaukee one-day contract, we have Ty. Nappy finds the ball, moving up the outside. Finds Bill Jones. Bill Jones goes to the outside. Sideline cut. Brady Terry is going to take that cut. Oh, my mistake. It turns out that it's a Silverbacks ball. So Nappy Naparella going to cut it in. Cuts it in, just skips off the ground. Brady Terry brings the defense, moves the ball up, continues putting pressure on. And another sideline cut. We have Dave Graff running for his life. Ball drops, and we've got Ty able to pick that one up. The Milwaukee contract for today. Ben Bars, brick wall, able to knock it down. Sends it long, finds Max Jackal. Max fighting for that ball, finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff has time, opts for the solo, and then finds the point, finds the bar. Excellent point by Dave Graff. Steve Cobb sending it long, finds Ty. Ty is able to get it into his hands, finds his other Milwaukee compatriot, who was unfortunately not able to get it over the bar, just wide. Ben Bars, pucking. Finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff, excellent playing by this man. This guy is hungry for it. Able to knock it away. Bill Jones providing some excellent coverage there. Knocks the ball, finds Nappy. Nappy solos, hand passes, finds Ty. Ty sends the ball, but we have a 65. Ben knocks it outside, just outside. And while we're waiting, again, that lineup that we have from the Silverbacks, we have Bill Jones, Stephen Cobb, Craig Wagner, Nappy Naparella, Pete, Logan, James Feely, Zach Zabetskoy, Ty Carroll, and Rob McCommons. And what an excellent puck there. Pushes it just outside. Ben Bars finds Dave Graff. Phil Foyts sending it down long. Finds the corner there. And we got Pete Drury is able to hit it into Logan Spillner. Chopped down there by Jason Kenny. And there's a free. Free is going to be taken by Nappy Naparella. Sets up. And Nappy, unable to lift the ball, is recovered by Brady Terry. Brady sends it for a point. Excellent point there by Brady Terry. Brady Terry, not actually a legend this year, filling in. There we go. And then Craig Wagner, able to hand pass to Bill Jones. Bill Jones fighting for his life, sends the ball wide. He'll get pucked back in. Jason Kenny, able to collect the ball. And what does it look like is going on here? Looks like a free. Dave Graff will take Gamecocks free tonight. Dave Graff having an excellent game. Having already scored a few points for the Gamecocks. Pushes it just outside. And Stephen Cobb will send it back into play. Finds Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner making a run. 3 times to the hand. And so that'll be a free going back to the Gamecocks. That ball will be taken on by Jake Martell. Jake able to send it into play where Pete Drury is able to get it outside. Jason Kenny centers it back into play. Mike Leiterman going to win that ball. Picks it into his hand, has control, twice to the hand, And there's Dave Graff. Bill Jones, not going to let that happen tonight. Pete Drury in the thick of things, able to kick it away. And then Ty from Milwaukee, able to get it to his hand, taking a solo, just dribbling the ball ahead of him. Liam Jones providing pressure. Liam Jones able to center. Rob from Milwaukee, able to send it into play. Gathered by Jake Martell. Hand pass to Chris Dade. Chris Dade able to get it to Liam Jones. Liam Jones able to clear it to Dave Graff. Dave Graff, all the time in the world, able to take. And that is a point. Excellent point by Dave Graff. Really finding his touch, really finding his rhythm today. Stephen Cobb, sending it long. Finds Jake Martell. Jake Martell, trying for Jake, for Max Jackal, just goes a little wide. Pete sends it into him. Dave Graff, serious pressure down the middle. Logan Spillner able to collect, sending it long, where just goes past Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts, fighting for that ball, wants that ball, can't get it though. Craig Wagner comes out on top with it, able to get it to Rob. Rob to Naparella, where Phil Foyt's able to snatch that right out of the air from him. Liam tries to send it long, knocked down by Ty. Ty connects with Rob. Rob connects with Ty almost, but Liam Jones not going to give him anything easy. And then ball just goes wide. Excellent defense from Liam Jones there, saving that point. Ben Bars sending it out wide to Dave Graff. Dave Graff able to collect. Looks center, finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry looking up, sends it down into the corner, trying to find Mike Leiterman. Mike Leiterman able to collect the ball, going for a solo, and hits it just outside. Ball goes wide. Stephen Cobb's going to puck back in for the Silvercocks, or Silverbacks. There's Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts finds Liam. Liam sends it in. Stephen Cobb able to knock it down. Finds Bill Jones. Bill Jones running out the outside. Has all the time in the world. Centers it. Doesn't find the contact that he wants. Brady able to take that up. Knocks it out wide. It's going to get pucked back in by Stephen Cobb. Stephen Cobb sends it back out. Tries to find Naparella. Instead finds Chris Dade. Knocks it outside. Nappy's going to cut that ball back in. Not a lot of options here. Where is he going to go? Looking for Ty. Does not find Ty. Liam Jones comes out on top of that ball. Able to collect. Finds that Dave Graff out wide. Excellent kick out there. Dave Graff, very confident on the hurl. Ball drops. Gets the ball to Jason Kenny. Jason Kenny knocks it out. But Logan Spillner able to pick the ball up. Gets knocked over. That's one thing you learn about Logan Spillner is he will not be out physicaled. Pete Drury sends the ball back in. Dave Graff is there to collect, providing more pressure. Dave Graff running for it. Fortunately, there's a travel, too many steps. It's going to be a free out for Silverbacks. Bill Jones will be taking this one. Looks like setting it up. Taking a moment to catch a breath. And drops the ball into play. Collected by Rob from Milwaukee. Ty able to gather the ball. Making a tear. And unfortunately just pushes it out wide again. Ben Bars finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff mishits. Zach T able to knock the ball to Bill Jones. Bill Jones finds Logan Spillner. Logan Spillner sends it back to Bill Jones. Max Jackal providing pressure. Jason Kenny getting into the mix. Logan Spillner able to find Ty. Ty able to rip it and pushes it wide. Ben Bars pucking it out. Where's he going to go this time? Going deep, finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry collects, makes a run down the edge, uncontested. Brady able to knock it right over, and a beautiful point. Knocks it right over the bar. Excellent, tough angle right there. That was a very good point. Well done there, Brady Terry. Stephen Cobb knocks the ball out. Phil Foyt's able to collect. Centers to Liam Jones. Liam Jones on the run, uncontested. Knocks the ball out wide to the corner, finding Dave Graff. Dave Graff collects the ball, looking to center the ball, trying to find Jason Kenny, but snatched out of the air by Bill Jones. Bill Jones sending it long, finds Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner taking his time, taking his steps, knocks the ball into the play, trying to find James Feely, but instead finds a wide. Ben Bars sending it back into play. Or looks like it's a 65. Nappy Naparella going to send 65, see if he is able to knock a point out of this. Nappy lifts the ball. Solid strike, and that ball goes wide. A lot of wides from the Silverbacks today. Dave Graff able to turn, knocks the ball out wide. We have Pete Drury wins the ball, finds Bill Jones. Bill Jones able to raise the ball. Pressure from Jason Kenny. Bill Jones finds Pete Drury, who's able to double it to Liam Jones. Liam Jones rips the ball, going for a point. And looks like it just goes out wide. Stephen Cobb sending the ball to the outside, finds Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner unable to contain the ball. Jake finds Max Jackal. Max gets the ball to his hand, tries to center, finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff lifts the ball, picks it up, on the run, and unable to make anything happen with that. Zach T collects, finds Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner lets it rip to Ben Bars. Ben Bars finds Phil Foyt. Phil Foyt sending it long, trying to find Jason Kenny, instead pushes the ball out wide. Stephen Cobb gonna let it rip. Stephen Cobb finds Ty. Ty redoubles and is able to convert that into a point. Definitely needed that. Puts the Silverbacks back in the running. Ben Bars finds Max Jackal. Max finds Dave Graff. Phenomenal chemistry going on between Max and Zach there. Can Zach convert, or can Graff convert? Fortunately, the pressure from the Silverbacks defense is too much. And looks like the ball is turned over. Bill Jones taking the free out. Lifts the ball. Solid strike. Tries to find Craig Wagner. Instead, finds Jake. Jake trying to send it to Liam. Instead is intercepted by Ty. Ty finds James Feely. James Feely cannot hold on to the ball and Phil Foyts collects. Phil Foyts, excellent defense, clears out to the side where Logan Spillner collects the ball and takes a few steps. Tries to send it wide, but excellent hook from Jason Kenny. Logan Spillner sends it down. Phil Foyts. Hand pass, finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff trying to convert, doesn't get under it. Steve Cobb comes out of the goal box to collect. Is able to collect, sends it on. Dave Graff intercepts the pass to Zek. And then we have a serious scrum right here. Liam Jones comes out with the ball there on a tear. Tries to score a point, but unfortunately, Ty is not going to let that happen today. Rips it and pushes the ball wide. Ben Bars back into play. Finds Max Jackal. Max Jackal sees Chris Dade. Fortunately, does not connect. Bill Jones picks up the ball. Max comes out from that scrum. Ty, excellent chop or block down there. Gets the ball out wide to Zach. Zach has plenty of time. He's going to opt to clear the ball. Fortunately, doesn't get a stick on it and is collected by Liam Jones. Liam Jones tries to pass over Zach's head, but is unable to do it. And it looks like we have a free here, possibly a chop down. Dave Graff sets the ball up, takes his time. He's eyeing point. Racing the ball. Good contact. Ball is still climbing and just a little bit short. Steve Cobb able to get a stick on it, knocks it down, collected by Logan Spillner. Dave Graff gathers the ball and is able to make something happen. Tacks yet another point onto the board. Really the deciding factor behind the strong presence from the Silverbacks, or from the Gamecocks today. Phil Foyts gathers the ball out of the air. Bill Jones sends the ball down. Tries to find Craig, unable to find Craig. Excellent defense from Phil Foyts there. Finds Jake Martell. Jake Martell, smart move, pulls on it, finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff finds Jake. Naparella applying pressure, finds Brady. Liam Jones, unable to collect. And Ty goes on a run. Phil Foyts providing serious pressure. Ty opts to find Bill Jones. Good connection there. Finds Craig Wagner. Oh, and instead goes out the top post. Excellent attempt from Craig Wagner, almost a goal there. And some serious, out of desperation, Gamecocks decide to clear the ball out wide. Sideline cut to the Silverbacks. Wow, that was some pretty heated action out there. Excellent attempt from Craig Wagner. That could have been a goal, should have been a goal. He'll be thinking about that one tonight, rehearsing that one, wishing if only he had aimed a little bit lower, could have put the Silverbacks in contention. And Logan able to send the ball, finds his goalie, Stephen Cobb. Sends it to Stephen Cobb, finds Rob. Max Jackal, though, is there. Able to find Liam. Liam able to pick it up, finds Chris Dade. Chris Dade picking up that ball. Really serious presence there. Excellent work there. Able to send Bill Jones to the ground. Fortunately, not the most legal contact, and Bill Jones gets a free. So looking for that shoulder-to-shoulder contact, not forward-facing. Needs to be side to side. But excellent presence there. Not going to back off. He's really coming a long way from just picking the ball up earlier this year. I can expect some great things from him later on, I'm sure. Nappy Naparella puts it over the bar. And so, ball is back in. Finds Max Shackle just outside his hand. Max is able. Strong presence. Finds the ball. Not able to connect, but does find Jason Kenny. Jason Kenny running for that ball. Brady Terry able to put that ball over. Tacks on another point for the Gamecocks. Serious presence there. Stephen Cobb dropping that ball to the midfield. Instead of finding, Chris Aid able to get it out wide, intercepted by Ty. Ty making a run for it, finds Bill Jones. Bill Jones has plenty of time. Now pressure's on for Max Jackal. Decides for a hand pass to Rob. Rob trying to kick it out. Unfortunately, now we have that scrum, and there's some fight who's going to come out with it. Bill Jones able to make something happen. Finds Ty on the outside. Ty sends it over and pushes it just wide. Lots of opportunities there to convert, but nothing. So at that point, we are back, and that is the end of the first half. Some serious action going on there from both teams, but I do believe I'll have to verify what the score is. And with that, at the end of the first half, we have Silverbacks 3 points to Gamecocks 1-6. Seriously decisive presence there, and I think really the man of that half is Dave Graff, the engine from the midfield, turning it over, making plays happen. Also able to find Brady, but with the goal and the several points that he's had, he's definitely bringing the Gamecocks well ahead. So a lot of work that needs to happen from the Silverbacks next half. We'll see what they opt to do next time around. They had plenty of opportunities, but plenty of wides as well. So if Silverbacks are finally able to start converting there, you'll see that this game's going to change momentum very quickly. What's that? She doesn't want to do the stairs? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I'll come down. and the players take back to the field. Welcome back. We have an exciting match going on here. The first inaugural match of the 2021 Hurling League at Madison. We have the Legends League, captained by Jake Martell of the Gamecocks, Craig Wagner of the Silverbacks. And Gamecocks with a decisive lead, 1-6 to 0-3. We'll see if the Silverbacks can get back into the game with a quick goal, possibly a few points. They start converting on some of those opportunities that they had, they'll be well back in it. So looking forward to another exciting half here. And Matt Daly doing the honors of refereeing today. Calling a very tight, even game. And signaling to the goalies, game is back on. And from there, we have Ted able to win the face-off there. Jake Martell able to scoop up, finds Max Jackal. Max Jackal tries for Dave Graff, goes over. Excellent defense from Pete Drury, able to get it out wide, collects the ball, sends the ball down the line, but Mike Leiterman able to interrupt that swing. After a couple of tuffles, Leiterman is playing some excellent defense here. And then hand pass completed it to Rob from Milwaukee. Rob able to find Ty. Ty able to collect the ball. Sends the ball out wide, going for Nappy Naparella. Instead finds Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner able to connect with Nappy. Phil Foyt's not having it. Clears the ball out to the side. And then excellent connection there from Max to Liam. Liam centers the ball, finds Dave Graff. Dave Graff able to make this sound decision, sends it out to Chris Dade, but just goes over and collected by Pete Drury. Pete Drury able to trying to get the ball away. Instead, Chris Dade not going to let him have it. Finally able to clear the ball into the center. Now we have Ty and Liam fighting for that ball. Ty comes out, sends the ball long, and able to connect. That is an excellent goal, and that is exactly what the Silverbacks need to get back into this game. So now we're at 1-3 to 1-6 with the Gamecocks ahead by 3 points. Dave Graff finds the ball, tries to send it over the bar with a few fancy steps there, but unfortunately pushes it out wide. Stephen Cobb pucks the ball, making a decision, and looks like we might have too many men on the field. Resolved. Stephen Cobb pucking the ball all the way to Nappy Naparella. Nappy Naparella able to collect, takes his steps, looking for an outlet. Anyone, fortunately not able to connect. I believe Chris Dade trying to get into that ball there. Phil Foyt's able to collect, makes the decision, hits Chris Dade in the back. Rob able to collect, sends the ball to Nappy Naparella. Nappy Naparella puts the ball over, and we got ourselves a point. We have ourselves a match. So we have a 2-point lead. See that sizable deficit evaporating before our eyes. The Silverbacks in decisive control of this half. James Feely finds the ball, finds Bill Jones. Bill Jones gets it to the hand, looking for an outlet, finds Nappy Naparella. Nappy takes the ball himself, sends the ball. However, Brady Terry is there to deny that point attempt. Nappy opts to center the ball, finds Zach. Zach running with it, sends the ball, and able to score a point. And with that, we have a 1-point game. Serious action going on here. We wouldn't expect anything else from the legends of the Hurling Club of Madison. We have Jason Kenny trying to make an attempt for a goal. Unfortunately, he's not able to collect. We have Max Jackal fighting Zach, trying to get the ball out. Finds his goalie, Stephen Cobb. Stephen Cobb sends it out long. Jake Martell able to collect the ball there. Sends the ball down to the wide, where we have Chris Dade fighting for the ball there. Tries to find it. Zach T able to pick the ball up. Gets the ball out wide. Collected by Ty. Ty tries to get the ball to Nappy. Is not able to do it. Brady Terry able to collect on a tear. This is a serious breakaway. Something big could happen from there. Stephen Cobb denies it. Dave Graff desperately trying for a goal here. And we have a throw-in. Matt Daly takes the ball and summons Bill Jones, Dave Graff, who will take this throw-in. Ball thrown in. And Dave Graff comes out ahead with that. Serious defense from Logan Spillner, trying to desperately clear that ball, and Bill Jones is able to do precisely that. However, Ty is there to collect the ball. Fortunately, unable to get rid of it, finds Zach in the midfield. Zach, all day, opts to go into the corner, finds James Feely. James Feely, desperately trying to get that ball to the hand, is able to do it. Finds Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner cannot get to it. Phil Foyts collects, sends it down. Not quite long enough. Collected by Rob. Rob sends it out wide. Back to Phil. Phil collects yet again. Takes his steps. Sends it out wide. Finds Dave Graff. Excellent clear right there. Dave Graff, what's he going to do? He's going to try to get the ball out to Max Jackal, but instead, Ty finds the ball. And Max, able to interrupt. Finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry tries to clear, unable to do it. Collects the ball. Sends the ball. Finds Max Jackal. Max, sending it into the center. Logan Spillner, excellent defense from there. Able to collect. Finds Rob. Rob sending it out wide, attempting a point. Instead, goes into the keeper's hand. Excellent hands from Ben Bars. Ben Bars finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry finds Max Jackal. Max Jackal trying to collect. Instead, Bill Jones interrupts. Not going to have it today. And we have quite a fight going on here. Must be exhausted at this point. Mike Naparella able to collect. Looks long. Sends it down to Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner allows Ty to gather that ball. Kicks the ball. Craig Wagner able to get the ball off, but just wide. Got a hook from Brady Terry there. Puck's out. Perfect puck to Max Jackal. Max redoubles. Sends the ball right over the bar. Excellent point there. And with that, we have a 2-point game. Gamecocks over the Silverbacks. Phil Foyts sends it up. Able to find Chris Dade. Chris Dade having a phenomenal entry, his first match ever, and really making his presence known. Craig Wagner kicking the ball. Able to collect. Attempts to get Nappy Naparella. Phil Foyt's not having it. Phil sends the ball long, finds Dave Graff in open space. Dave Graff tries to send the ball over the bar, does not make the contact that he's looking for, and instead goes into the keeper's hand. Stephen Cobb sending it long, finds Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts making a move, finds Brady Terry. Excellent work there. Brady Terry finds Max Jackal. And what will Max do at this point when he finds himself in plenty of traffic? Bill Jones not having it. Finds Pete Drury. Pete Drury instead gets the ball intercepted by Dave Graff. Very dangerous. Dave Graff trying to make something happen. Again, unable to make the contact that he's looking for. Phil Foyts all over the midfield, sending the ball. He wants his point. He wants to be on the board, and does it. Bring it back to a 3-point game. Gamecocks over the Silverback Gorillas. Bill Jones looks like potential injury. Calling it a day. Goes off the field, as does Max. Ball sent out long. We have Rob trying to collect that ball. Instead, Chris Stade said, "This is my territory. I want that ball." Gets the ball to Jake Martell. Jake Martell trying for a point, unable to convert. Stephen Cobb denies. Sends the ball long, looking for Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner, hands of gold, able to catch that ball right out of the air like a sniper. But, fortunately, unable to hold on to the ball. Phil Foyts collects. Phil Foyts finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry going to make his move. Nope, he's not. He's going to instead center it. Back to Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts comes up with the ball on a tear. He's got the midfield. He's got it all to himself. Sends the ball, trying for a long, but instead pushes just to the outside. And we've got Stephen Cobb sending it out wide. Finds Rob. Rob making a couple of moves, but Chris Dade playing some serious defense on him. Brady Terry able to collect. Brady Terry finds Jason Kenny out to the side. Jason Kenny collects. Jason Kenny sends back in. Brady Terry, excellent connection there. Brady Terry trying to set it in for a goal. Finds Max Jackal. Max fighting for his life to come up with that ball, but Logan Spillner is not going to have it. Serious defense there from Logan Spillner. Finds Nappy Naparella. Nappy Naparella wants to get on the board. Can he put them back on? And does not. Instead pushes out wide. Substitution, Bill Jones going in for Craig Wagner. And so we try to figure out the numbers. And now Ben Bars sends the ball back into play. Instead, ref calls the play, making sure that we have correct numbers on the field. And a slight bit of confusion. Number of numbers on the field. Looks that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now 10. Gamecocks to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like the Silverbacks are actually down a man at this point in time. But instead, Max comes off the field. A little bit confusing, but now it looks like we are back square. Ball comes in. Ben Bars looking long. Puts it out to the right. Does not find Liam. Instead, Rob fighting for the ball there. And we have ourselves a pretty good scrum. Liam knocking the ball to free space, able to find it, sends it in, trying to find Jason, finds Jason Kenny. Jason Kenny able to raise the ball. Oh, unable to. Logan collects, finds Zach. Zach sends it to Ty. Ty all day. Sends the ball up, puts it up, and over the bar. And there's another point, bringing the score to within 2. Gamecocks to Silverbacks, 2-point differential. Brady Terry running out wide. Picks the ball up. Sends the ball. Copy. Oof. We have Dave Graff challenging Logan Spillner. Knows not to do that. Won't be doing that in the future, I'm sure. Graff sends it over his head. Something fancy. Jason Kenny almost makes it work, but Stephen Cobb collects. Lots of pressure now from Mike Leiterman, but able to send. Phil Foyt's going to put it right back into their side of the field, but not going to happen. Ty's not going to let that happen today. Sends the ball long, finds James Feely. Excellent field awareness there. James Feely puts the ball up, hoping for a point. Doesn't quite make the contact that he needs. Phil Foyts gets the connection from his keeper. Sends the ball long. Sends it right into the Silverbacks via Zach T. Zach finds James Feely. James Feely able to collect. James Feely trying to get the ball to his teammate Rob, unable to do it. Excellent play there. Looking for Bill Jones. Does not find Bill Jones. Finds Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts sends it over, but Pete is not going to let that happen. Sends the ball out wide. Finds Ty. Ty finds Pete. Pete puts that ball up. Tries to put it over. Fortunately, Ben Bars does not let that happen. Ben Bars sending the ball along. Finds Zach. Zach sends it back into the field. Finds Rob. Rob picks the ball up. Sends the ball to the outside. Jake Martell fighting for that ball. Gets knocked over. James Feely comes out ahead. Excellent work there. James Feely, first point ever in competitive league, his first game. Excellent work that he's coming on strong as well. Brings the game within 1 point for the Silverbacks. We have a pretty close game here. And now we have Brady Terry. Finds Dave Graff just over his head. Dave Graff collects, tries to make a move on Pete Drury. And, wow, excellent work there. Puts up a goal. Redoubled by possibly Jason Kenny there. And so with that, it's a 4-point game in favor of the Gamecocks. Nappy Naparella finds Bill Johns. Bill Johns wants nothing more than to put the ball in the back of the net. Bring this score back to where it's supposed to be, and instead gets called for a slash. That chop down puts the ball back into the hands of Jake Martell and the Gamecocks, and they will control the momentum at this moment. Picks up the ball, sends it, excellent contact. Right into Logan Spillner. Logan Spillner looking to collect, sends it in, and instead finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry wants that ball. Looking up, going to take it himself. He's going to put that ball over. 5-point game in favor of the Gamecocks. Stephen Cobb sends the ball long, looking for Nappy Naparella. Nappy Naparella sends it down, but Brady Terry is there. Brady Terry going center, finds Liam Jones. Liam Jones picks up the ball, looking for anything, trying to get rid of that ball. Instead, goes wide. With that, Stephen Cobb's going to puck that ball back into play. What's the decision he's going to make there? Instead, sends it wide, looking for James Feely. Craig Wagner able to collect. In contest with Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts able to come out ahead with that ball. Sends the ball long to Dave Graff. Dave Graff finds, attempting that point, had Liam Jones there. Chose instead to put the ball unsuccessfully over the bar. Bill Jones trying to also do something similar, sends it right into the keeper's hand. Bill Jones able to collect. Sends the ball down. Does not make the connection that he wants, but does find Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner fighting for that ball, wants it. Phil Foyt's not making it easy for him. Ty comes out with the ball. He's in dangerous territory. He wants to put that ball back in, but Gamecocks collapsing. Excellent defense there, and are able to clear the ball out wide, where it is collected and unfortunately goes outside. Just outside, it's going to be the Silverbacks ball. Sideline cut, back in. Bill Jones will be taking this one. Nappy Naparella making a run. Pete Drury making a run. Finds Ty. Ty trying to get the ball into his hand. Instead finds two Gamecocks. Not interested in letting that happen easily. Brady Terry comes out ahead with that ball. Finds Phil Foyt's. Phil Foyt's unable to get to his hand. Now under pressure with Nappy Naparella. Nappy Naparella able to come out with that ball. At this point, Nappy wanted that goal a little too much, and instead sends the ball out wide. And that looks like that might be a 65. No, actually, looks like it was an advantage. So the ref is calling an advantage there. Nappy Naparella going to take the free. Sizes it up. Nappy wanted that goal again. Phil Foyt's not going to happen. Knocks the ball out. Craig gets it out. And finally, point is taken by Ty. Excellent point there. 4-point game in favor of the Gamecocks. Ben Bars sending the ball out wide. Sends it over Jake's head. James Feely looking for that ball. Seconds it off to Rob. Rob able to come up with it. Making a serious burn. Pushes the ball just to the outside. At this point, it's a goal and a point differential between the Gamecocks and the Silverbacks. Jake Martell in space. Has time. Dave Graff in space. Can really see that Silverbacks defense is not where it needed to be. And that ball goes right over the bar. 5-point game. Favor of the Gamecocks. Excellent point there. Ty making it, trying to make something happen here. Desperately. Looking for Craig Wagner. Phil Foyt's cleaning up everything like a vacuum cleaner. Finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry sends it to Chris Dade. And you can see lots of space here. Zach T collecting that ball. Sends it back into Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner, dangerous ball, almost able to collect it. Phil Foyt's instead says, not today. Sends it right back into Rob. Rob wants that point. And just wide. No point today. Ben Bars sending the ball long. Instead, under hits it to Pete Drury. Pete Drury struggles to get the ball, gets the ball into his hand. Finds Bill Jones. Bill Jones wants something, anything. Instead, pushes it out wide. And it looks like a similar story to the first half. Lots of opportunities for the Silverbacks to convert, but unfortunately, too many wides. With the scrum here, Dave Graff comes out ahead. Makes the decision go with Liam Jones. Liam Jones, unable to get the ball to his head, kicks it out to Dave Graff. Dave Graff looking around, centers the ball, tries to find Jason Kenny, does not find Jason Kenny, finds the goalie. And Stephen Cobb able to clear the ball. Max Jackal. Naparella. Takes his 4 steps, sends the ball long. Ben Bars able to collect. Excellent pressure or performance under pressure there. Sends the ball. Rob sends it out wide, makes a good decision there. Throws the ball, unfortunately. It's going to be a free in for the Gamecocks. And Brady Terry has the confidence and the poise. Take this ball. He's going to try to put it right over the bar. See if he can do it. Lifts the ball. Makes adequate contact. Puts the ball into the deep, collected by the goalkeeper, Stephen Cobb. Sends it back into play, right back into Brady's arms. Brady sends the ball. Connects with Liam. Liam under pressure. Sends the ball instead to Logan. Logan sending that ball deep. There we go. Finds Jake. Nappy Naparella. Sends it long. Gets that point. Brings it back to a 4-point game. Connection made with Max Jackal. Max ops. Find Jake Martell. Jake Martell finds Brady Terry. Brady Terry makes a connection. Finds Dave Graff. Dangerous, but excellent poise from the goalie. Under pressure. Collects the ball. Sends it out wide. Finds Rob, but unfortunately Chris Day not going to have it today. Chris Day centers it. Looking for Liam Johns. Does not find him. Sack T on a tear. Running himself. Under pursuit by Liam Johns. Finds Bill Johns. Bill Johns finds Ty. Ty able to collect. Looking center. Finds, finally, Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner, magic hands. Unable to continue it, but finds Nappy Naparella. Ooh, this is getting to be pretty exciting. James Feely wants that ball. Keeps kicking the ball out. But serious. Max Jackal able to clear the ball into space. Unable to pick up the ball. James Feely comes out on top, but magic hands of Phil Foyts collect it, and that is the end of the game with your Gamecocks coming out ahead from the Silverbacks. Excellent match, excellent play from all who participated. But in the end, the pressure from the first half and the poise from the Gamecocks was too much for the Silverbacks and ended up causing that game to go in their favor. But first game of a few this year, we expect some serious competition in the games to come. Next match, July 8th, following the City League matches of the Competitive and Development League. So tune in. And with that, this is John Kenny signing out.